Okay, part 2 of my video in rebuilding my Zelos 36 twin. After the first video, I went and mixed the epoxy resin and laid it all down in the boat, and it seemed to lay out pretty nice. The carbon fiber laid down pretty good. The resin took quite a long time to harden. Actually, I had to leave it sit overnight till it actually got fully hard. But if you look inside the boat here, you'll see how I got this whole center carbon fibered in. It's all laid down on the edges, nice and tight. I'm going to have to do a little grinding around, around these pieces here where there's some sharp carbon fiber sticking up like shards of razor blades. I'll grind that up, take the tape off all my mounts, pull off these little fake tubes I had just to keep my input tubes protected, and start to reassemble the boat, get all the tray and the motors and everything back into it, and see if we can't make this thing run again. Like I said, I'm going to take some great stuff and I'm going to fill in the front of the boat, the front portion of the boat, with cells of foam, letting each one dry so they support, the great stuff will support the hull between the top hull and the bottom hull, making the front of the boat more rigid, top to bottom. It'll be from tip to about here. There's just going to be a solid block of foam where it'll cut down on vibration and help stiffen the front of the boat up to keep these cracks from reoccurring. Like I said, this carbon fiber in here, if you look one more time, this carbon fiber in here is as solid as a rock. This thing had all kind of flex in it. I'm pushing pretty hard right here. It had all kind of flex in it when I did that before by hand, and now this thing's just as rigid as could be. So I think it's going to work. We'll see what happens. This is going to be my beater boat, and once I get it all back together, I'm going to do a third video and show you what we got, and then I'll take it out and do its first run and see what it's got there. So, thanks.